Hey bitches, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I am going to talk to you about Manny MUA finally addressing his false strike on T-Spo's channel, Thomas Halbert calling out a fan over on Twitter, Keemstar still being a douche on Twitter, and Gabriel Zamora taking a dig at Manny once again. If you have not already seen my video from yesterday about Jeffree Star popping off over on Twitter, as well as Onision reviving his Uh-Oh Bro channel, along with some Dolan Twins drama, then I am going to place a card in the upper right hand corner, as well as a link down in the description. If this is your first time on my channel, hello, welcome, how the fuck are you doing? If you could please hit the subscribe button down below, I would greatly appreciate it, and if you are someone who has been here for a day, a week, a month, or a year, welcome the fuck back. If you could please make sure you have all of your notifications set to on by clicking the bell icon somewhere on the screen. Please know that everything I speak on in my videos is my own personal opinion. Opinions are not facts. I invite you to do your own research into the matters that I am talking about, and then leave a comment down below so we can have a messy ass time. Please do not send any hate to any brand or anyone that I speak on in my videos. That is not what these are here for. It is just for us to throw a little shade, spill a little tea, and have an adult conversation down below. It seems that views are down for everyone's favorite ogre here on YouTube, and Keemstar is up to it once again over on Twitter. Just last week, Keemstar was in the hot seat because he was trying to compare Erica Costell to Eugenia Cooney and caused the internet to go into an uproar. Well, it looks like he's at it again because he tweeted out this photo right here and said, "What is this every woman is beautiful campaign nonsense? No." Someone responded to Keemstar's tweet and said, "Dude, there's more than just physical beauty. Unless you're the type of person who has nothing good about them on the inside, then yeah, makes sense that you would only focus on outward appearance." On top of a lot of people telling that he is an asshole in his responses underneath that tweet, someone tweeted at him and said, "What's this I'm gonna try and come for everyone phase you're going through? Come on, Keem, you're way better than this." In regards to that person saying that he is on this come for everyone phase, I think what is going on is it is winter up in Buffalo, New York, and it has been snowing a lot. Keemstar has been uploading videos of driving down the road and all this snow, so I think that he is bored and forgot to go into hibernation. That tweet is just a typical Keemstar trolling tweet. That picture has actually been passed around the internet for years now. It used to be a meme that was really famous. I'm not exactly sure when that was. It was like MySpace days or something. But look, here's the thing. Keemstar loves to get attention from people when he's bored, and he wants people talking about him because he thinks that it makes him some sort of celebrity. So let's talk about it real quick. Everyone has their own definition of beauty. Everyone is allowed to feel beautiful in their own skin. So just because someone looks at you and thinks that you're not attractive, that does not mean that you are an ugly individual. As long as you feel good about yourself, bitch, then fuck them. And then we could get into the whole thing that beauty is not just on the outside, it comes from within as well. And that is 100% true. Don't let anybody tear you down by talking about your looks, telling you that you're a fucking shitty person. As long as you know that you're a good person and you do good things with your life, fuck them once again. I am sorry if I sound completely monotone in this video. My nose is so stuffed. I am getting like the worst cold with all this weather change. So please forgive me if it sounds like I'm that guy from the Clear Eyes commercial where he's like, "Get clear eyes. It will make your eyes better." I am not trying to sound like that. It is just, ugh. Thomas Halbert was called out by a disabled fan over on Twitter last night, and he decided that he was going to fire back at her. The girl tweeted out, "I am a disabled person and in need. I recently was promised a wheelchair by a YouTuber named Thomas Halbert, but he backed out and ignored all my important messages. Any donation helps and thank you in advance. Venmo and PayPal." Thomas Halbert fired back with, "Your sister has sent me and several other people receipts that you were lying. Because of liability reasons, I backed out. I can't send $3,000 to someone whose sister told me that they are lying about needing something this serious. I wish you well." The girl who was looking for the wheelchair responded back to Thomas and said, "Interesting. The least you could do is respond to my multiple messages to simply let me know that and tell me that. I also contacted you through Twitter DMs to tell you to respond to my text, please. The messages go as follows. Hello, my sister is currently spreading lies that I am not disabled, so if she contacts you in any way, please know it's not true. My whole family is ableist, and if you want proof that I am indeed disabled, I can send you the proof, no problem. Please respond when you can. Thank you. Please respond, I have proof, Thomas. I have medical papers." Thomas actually responded to one of those messages and said, "Hey boo, I believe you." To which the girl responded and said, "Thank you so much, I have been crying all day. This is why I'm moving across the country. My whole family is homophobic and ableist to me." And if you are like me and did not know what ableism actually is, it is discrimination and social prejudice against people with disabilities. Thomas should have definitely just messaged this girl and said, "Look, I'm being provided this evidence that you do not actually have this problem, so unfortunately I am not going to be able to help you in this sense, and I wish you well in your journey." But of course, Thomas decided that he was going to go back on Twitter and keep responding to this girl's tweet. He said the following: "I could send the $3,000 to someone who isn't possibly lying and may actually seriously need it. Thanks. Does anybody fucking else want to come out of the fucking woodwork for no reason? Again, after several receipts, I decided to no longer believe you. I wish you well." Look, can we have some real talk right now? There are so many people on the internet that are scamming people out of money every day that it makes it so hard to believe when someone actually has an issue and they are needing assistance. Thomas is in no way required to give this girl $3,000. If at one point he believed her that she needed it, but then her own family is coming forward to prove that she actually does not need it and she might possibly not be disabled, Thomas has every right to pull out of giving her $3,000. So for her to go onto the internet and put it out there that he was going to give me money and then he just stopped answering all my messages, here's my PayPal and my Venmo if you guys want to send me some money, I think the girl is honestly seeing an opportunity, knowing that a lot of people will talk about Thomas and will bring attention to this. And a lot of people find it very awkward and rude to ask people for proof of the things that they are actually donating for, which I completely understand. Nobody wants to ask like, oh, do you really have cancer? Or, oh, do you really need this wheelchair? Like, please show me proof of this, because it's kind of fucked up, in my opinion, to ask that kind of thing. But I totally get it. If you feel like the person you're donating to might be lying to you or might being dishonest, or you have been presented alleged evidence that this person could be lying as well, then don't be coerced and don't be bullied into still giving them the money. Because look, at the end of the day, always trust your gut. That's where I'm trying to go with this. What is your opinion on the way that Thomas Halbert handled this whole entire situation? Please let me know down below. And now let's get into Manny MUA finally addressing this tea spill drama. Stop the presses, because last night Manny MUA finally took to Twitter to address his false copyright claim over on Tea Spill's channel. He said the following: "Hey guys, wanted to come on here to address the copyright strike I placed on Tea Spill's channel. I reached out to Tea Spill and we solved the issue and I removed the strike placed on her channel. Honestly guys, I did it out of frustration. I was getting hundreds of hate comments, people telling me to go kill myself, and death threats over a foundation review. I thought I did a good job on. Looking back, I know I could have been more clear, but Tea Spill never asked people to send me death threats. She created content that sparks conversation and it wasn't right to strike her channel out of emotion. I'm glad we were able to talk and understand where the other one was coming from. I've apologized to Tea Spill and wish her nothing but the best." Well, Manny is correct about one thing. You can't strike someone's channel because of emotion. Just because someone has an opinion or someone starts a conversation about something that you put online does not give you the right to try to take their whole channel down by putting a strike on it. It's just another situation where a YouTuber with a lot of numbers decides that he's going to misuse YouTube's copyright system, because the whole copyright system is so fucked up. There's no one at YouTube actually handling it. They place it on your channel, you have to fire back at them, then they have the option to take it off or not. So it basically puts your information and your channel in the person's hands that is filing this claim against your channel. Look, I am glad that Manny has released the strike on Tea Spill's channel, because that's the right thing to do. Do I believe for a second that people were sending Manny death threats because of a foundation review? No, the fuck I don't. Look, I understand that people go under comment sections and tell people to kill themselves all the time. It's something that people do on social media because for some reason they think it's funny, or they think they're going to get a rise out of someone. It happens to me, happens to Tea Spill, it literally happens to every channel on YouTube. But I do not believe that is the reason why Manny decided to place the strike. I mean, honestly, do you think it's any coincidence that the video goes down the night before Morphe Foundation's launch, and now that the hype weekend is over for it, all of a sudden the strike comes off the video and it's back to good standing, and Manny takes to Twitter to say, "We've talked about it and I did this out of emotion"? Someone responded to Manny's tweet and said, "Frustration is not an excuse. If you can't stand the heat, stay out of the kitchen. How would you feel if your channel was deleted? When playing with people's lives, there should be just consequences. There are 4 more people who do stupid shit in real life. On here should be no different." Another person said, "Just because you didn't like what she said doesn't give you the right to claim somebody else's video. And why did it take you so long to respond? Maybe it's because you probably thought you did nothing wrong. Disappointed, but not surprised." What is your opinion on this whole Manny MUA and Tea Spill situation? Do you think that Manny waited this entire time because he was just trying to help Morphe out, and do you think Morphe actually instructed him to get her video removed? Or do you think that Manny did, in fact, do this out of emotion? Let me know your thoughts down below, and now let's just quickly talk about Gabriel Zamora throwing shade, in my opinion, at Manny MUA over on Instagram and on Twitter. A few weeks ago, Gabriel Zamora put this picture right here up on Instagram with the caption saying, "Caption this. The comment section was flooded with people calling Laura Lee and Manny MUA snakes, with captions like, "Oh, it's so nice to see that you and Laura Lee made up. Oh, it's so nice to see that you and Manny MUA made up. I didn't know that you and Manny MUA were still friends." Things of that nature. Gabriel Zamora, of course, was enjoying what everyone had to say and tweeted out the following: "You shady whores, I'm having a good time reading my Instagram comments. No matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it's still a snake." He followed up those tweets by tweeting the next day by saying, "I didn't say it. The internet did." After saying all of that stuff on Twitter and posting that picture to Instagram, Gabriel did receive a little bit of backlash. So on the 11th of January, he came on Twitter and said the following: "For the people reaching, I posted content with a snake because I wanted a photo with a snake. So I rented a snake. After I posted it on Instagram, I wanted to tweet a popular snake quote. Before I tweet the photos, so I googled snake quotes, and I liked the second one. It's not that deep." A day ago, Gabriel Zamora tweeted out, "2018 should have taught you not to try me," and he followed that up by posting the same picture of the snake with this caption: "No matter how many times a snake sheds its skin, it's still a snake." I'm just going to give my opinion on this because either Gabriel Zamora just has the best timing and doesn't know what he's doing, or girl, no, let's be honest, you were throwing shade at fucking Manny because of all this tea spill shit and everyone going at him. You can deny it until the cows come home that it is just an innocent thing with a snake and you just wanted to post a caption, but girl, come on. You know what you were doing. That is my opinion on that, you guys. Let me know your opinion on Gabriel Zamora allegedly throwing a little bit of shade at Manny MUA on social media. And that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Please follow all of my social media listed down below. And I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.